The Supreme Court judge has released alleged drug dealer Stephen Dye Stubbs on $12,000 bail. Stubbs was arraigned at the Nassau Street Magistrate Court back on April 12th, along with 12 other men on one count of conspiracy to possess dangerous drugs, mainly marijuana, with intent to supply. They were also charged with vagrancy and possession of dangerous drugs with intent to supply. During today's proceedings before Justice Roy Jones, Stubbs was granted the $12,000 bail with reporting conditions. Attorney Muriel DeSeal represented him. Meantime, the other defendants are expected in court at a later date to apply for bail. Police tonight are investigating two separate stabbing incidents which has sent two men to the hospital. Reports say the first occurred at a club on Fox Hill Road last night around 9:30. A 38-year-old man was stabbed in the back after he reportedly got into an argument with a group of men. He is in serious condition at the hospital. Police say the second incident happened early this morning. A 55-year-old man was stabbed and is in serious condition. Police say they are not sure what happened in this case. The victim reportedly drove himself to the hospital. An attempt by one political party to get its message out could have negative consequences on the country's image and on visitors to the Bahamas. At least that's what public service driver Stefano Wilkinson thinks. He says since the Progressive Liberal Party mounted signs along popular tourist routes, he adds that it has created an embarrassment for taxi, tour, and public service drivers who try to give their guests an experience of a lifetime. They may not be able to vote in the May 7th general elections, but students at Faithway Christian Academy not getting left out of the experience of the season and how the process works. After weeks of campaigning by candidates from the Forever United Party, the True Right Party, the Bahamas Never Quit Party, and the Learning with Freedom Party, leaders got a final opportunity to highlight their platforms in a speech before students voted. Now, party leaders promised students, among other things, get this, more microwaves, water coolers, and TV and DVDs in every classroom and more field trips. Teacher Charmaine Rollins spearheaded the mock election. We can tell you the Forever United Party, led by Harriet Sands, won the election by a landslide, securing 75% of the votes. Principal Violet Hepburn says the students can now appreciate the real process a little bit more. Of course, you say congratulations to all of them on a job well done.
Welcome to your Royal Fidelity Business News this Wednesday. I'm LaDawn Davis.
As the Bahamas sees unprecedented growth in tourism arrivals, local hotels are also witnessing an upswing in occupancy. Hotel executives are singing a positive tune as room revenues and the number of nights sold are up compared to 2011. Despite this encouragement, though, hoteliers are feeling the pinch from competitive pressures on room rates as they hope the figures will return to pre-recession levels soon. Meantime, most hotels recorded their best period during the month of March. In other business news, more good news on the horizon for homeowners who are hit by unemployment, tough economic times, or even illness. The F&M government is promising in its next term to provide relief for these struggling homeowners. Attempts will be made to ensure that an arrangement can be reached with the clearing house banks and insurance companies for persons who maintained good credit histories with their banks but are impacted by negative circumstances. And in the United States, the oil industry created 1 out of every 10 new jobs last year. Industry experts feel they can create another 1 million jobs in the next 7 years if they can get greater freedom to drill wherever they think may be able to find more domestic oil.
And that's a look at your Royal Fidelity Business News this Wednesday. I'm LaDawn Davis. Good evening, everyone.